co-founder of NutriAdmin, and this is a short tutorial showing you how the reports functionality works and how it can save you a lot of time when writing any type of report for your clients. So firstly, let me show, I have an example client in here that I'll use for this demonstration. And in the private notes, I have written some meal recommendations for this client, what to eat for breakfast, lunch, dinner, etc. So imagine now I want to create a report for this client. I go to reports, new report. So firstly, you need to select the client, example client. I'm gonna give this report a title, sample report. Right, so you can start typing if you want in here, hi, example client, but the best thing of the reports is using templates. So let's see, if we go to insert template, I have already written an intro template. I'm gonna click on insert. The screen turns blue, you just have to click in the position you want to insert the template. Right, so this is a small table that I could include in reports. You can configure this to be whatever you want. So instead of typing this, you can just include your introductory template. Then, all right, so who is this example client? If we click on this client summary tab, we can see a quick overview of who this client is, because maybe this is someone you met 2 months ago and you don't remember the specifics. So in here we can see is John Smith, a male, 95 kilos, 26 years old, and he wants to lose weight, is allergic to peanuts, and works in an office, needs higher protein. So these are all your notes that you've taken perhaps 2 months ago, are saved in NutriAdmin. We can see the last updated date, so you can check if the information is up to date or not. And yeah, this is configurable, completely customizable. So this way you can have a quick overview of the client. So now let's imagine I want to add a template for, I call it eating protocol. Let's see what I mean. This is an empty table that you could have for your clients, showing how to eat, what to eat, and what not to eat. So how to eat. You see, you can type in the search box, how to eat, insert. This could be generic recommendations that can apply to the majority of the clients. So you can add this to the table, and then you can always customize it a bit for this client. We saw this client was allergic to nuts, so we can delete this, this line in here, for example. It doesn't apply to the client. Let's insert another template for what to eat. So obviously every client is different, but you can start the report with a generic template that applies to a big percentage of your clients, and then customize it as appropriately. Imagine this client may be vegetarian. You can click chicken summary. So this client is a Muslim and does not eat pork. So we can go to report and meat, we can say except pork. And you can customize this to suit the client. What not to eat, finally. So he works in an office, so I have a template for office snacks to avoid. We can put in here. So this is a simplification. Your templates can be as complex as you need. It's the information you write already in your reports, but you're divided it into different chunks of content, storing the contents with a name, and then you can insert them with one click. Finally, let's insert another template for recommended meal suggestions. Here we go. So this table is special because these recommendations for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, they are not, this data is actually the private notes you took for this particular client when I showed at the beginning of the video. You know, every client is different. If we chose a different client in here, like Sarah Parker, this table would be the same table, but the food recommendations will be different. It will be the food that applies to Sarah. So you can have many of these tables, one for supplements, another one for medication, another one for treatments, routines, exercise, everything you want. You can save hundreds of templates. And then NutriAdmin is going to populate the fields of the tables using the data that you have existing in your private notes and from the questionnaires that clients sent. And in the end, like once you have your template set up, you can create a report within a few clicks, and it's going to be a report that's going to be customized and tailored to this client. Let's add finally branding. I can put my signature in here and save this report as a draft. You can email it with one click or download a PDF and send it along other documents on your own. Right. Now let's check templates, how these templates that I'm using work. So you can click on View Edit and see existing ones. I have only 12 in here, but you can save hundreds and categorize them, some for what to eat, some for different medication, etc. So let's create a new template. Creating a new template is very easy. You just have to give it a name, for example, sample template and category sample. And imagine this is gonna be I'm gonna insert a table, two rows and 3 columns. So imagine I want to put a table here that has the email, occupation, and the phone of a client. So instead of having to write every single data, this can be, as I said before, a very long table with very complex data. But if you click on Insert Client Data Placeholder, there are, as we see here, almost 200 fields. Right, address, age, allergies, animal protein. Like, these are all the data fields that you can store for any given client in NutriAdmin. So anything that it can send you via questionnaire, any private note you have on medication, supplements, your assessment, diagnosis, illnesses, food, everything is in here. You can use this search box. So imagine we want the occupation, and you click on Insert, and we're gonna put it in here, occupation. So this placeholder for occupation, what this means is that when you save the template and you use it later, this is gonna be replaced by the occupation of this client. So you're gonna see in a second. Let's put the email as well, email, insert, and finally phone. And this is a very trivial example, but you can make a very complex template with all the data that you need for a client. Phone. Right, so let's save this template. This is sample template. I'm going to call it email, occupation, phone instead. Okay, so by the way, I can go back and click on my sample report that I've created today. This one, I think. So imagine I want to insert a new these newly created templates here somewhere. Imagine I want to put it here on the bottom. So if I click on insert template, it was phone, occupation. You can search for it. Insert. I'm gonna click it in here. Right. So you see, email, occupation, phone. So the email of this example client is in here. The occupation, lawyer, phone, yes, the phone of this person that is in this profile. If you click on client summary, you can see, perhaps we don't have it in here, but we can go to the clients, example client, view, and check. This is the place where it's coming from. Contact details. This is data that the customer provided. Phone, here it is, and the email is in here. So you can create your templates, including data from any of these fields that you have in here. Supplements, notes, data for women only, functional medicine matrix, medical tests, diet recommendations, meal recommendations, anything. Contact details, lifestyle, consultation, allergies. This way, once you configure your templates, you can write reports pretty much immediately on any topic that you usually send to your clients. And yeah, that's it. If you have any questions about reports, you can email me at, this is actually my email, diego@nutriadmin.com. So you can contact me in this address, and I'm more than happy to help you. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.